causes a young woman to do this? Throw away her future, as we would say. See, our secular world can look at a story like this, and they're kind of amazed, but they're also baffled. It fits the narrative. You're helping the poor and the marginalized. But to sacrifice your own life, your own future, your own safety. Who would do this? Why would you do this? And the answer is found in your God, my God. Somewhere along the way, in those 10 years, when Ruth was married, maybe he was celebrating the Sabbath week after week with an Israelite family. Maybe he's about hearing in the Passover and the Exodus. Maybe the goodness of God and his law. Something happened. She learned the Lord, a God, merciful and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in steadfast love, keeping steadfast love for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, so much so that Ruth even uses the covenant name for the Lord, Yahweh, in this text, and says, Yahweh can curse me if I ever leave you. Ruth learned something about this God, the steadfast love of God who did not abandon his people, in the wilderness or in Egypt. That same covenant God has worn off on Ruth. The word translated steadfast love is Chesed. It's about covenant faithfulness and loyalty, not abandoning kindness in one's time of need. And it is the foundation for strong people. You want to live a life of power, under control, then you have to know Chesed, love that is faithful, that's new every morning. It's what causes people to keep their promises when it's no longer advantageous to them. Or what causes somebody to endure suffering and shame on behalf of another? It's Chesed. What causes one to deny their self and take up their cross daily? Chesed. Decisional, committed, rational, faithful love is the source of her strength. It's what causes a man or a woman to take their power, and not about the self or promotion of self, but I want to use this for those who are in need. It's what causes a man or a woman to stay and help when everyone else leaves. To say no to self. It's a direct reflection of who God is. The God who regularly lets the sun and the rain fall on the just and the unjust. The God who keeps his promises to sinful humanity. The God who dies for sinful humanity. And so Ruth goes back to the land with Naomi.